So goalless at full time, another point, but a second goalless draw in 3 days for the Blades. Sees them move up to 7th in the Championship table, 2 points behind 6th place Middlesbrough on 47 points, 3 points behind 5th placed Huddersfield Town. The highlight, gents, may well be Kevin Gage's comment of Sander Berge, 6'4", 15 stone of power. What are our thoughts on that?
Sounds like some man, doesn't
it? He did create chances when he came on in the second half, but to be fair, it was pretty much one-way traffic by and large in that second period, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think we've done everything bar score. The first half and second half performance. I think what more could we have done? A little bit. If we're going to be ultra critical, a little bit of composure. Illiman and Dye gets in again. Do you credit Ingram? Stands big, smacks him in the chest. But then I think just the fine lines between winning that game 1-0 and getting another 0-0. Just that bit of quality in front of goal.
That's the only question mark that Paul Heckingbottom could have over that performance, isn't it, Mark? That you've dominated the game, but you didn't breach the goal line. Yeah,
obviously we huffed and puffed in the second half, and obviously we had that one chance with Ndai. And as Mark just said, then we was just lacking that little bit of quality in the final third. But I would say we created enough chances to win the game, and we look back at it and probably a little bit disappointed.
Well, let's take a look at some of those chances in the second half. And Sheffield United picked up where they left off at the end of the first half. Ollie McBurney just 60 seconds into the second period. Morgs, would he have wanted to do a bit better with that?
Yeah, do you know what? He does everything right. He pulls off the back of the defender, he gets up early, and he's looking to guide it in the far corner. It's fine lines, isn't it? A couple of yards past that post where an on-song, fit Ollie McBurney at least is getting on target.
Do you feel that's what we're seeing at the moment? Ollie McBurney just still trying to find his match legs?
I think so, yeah. I think he's been out a while. I think it's that match sharpness. Certainly in and around the penalty area. I think that's what strikers that are playing week in, week out, they don't need to look where the goal is. It's just instinctive. Whereas probably at this moment in time, the chances that Ollie's getting, he's thinking about them, and not just doing it instinctively.
Well, 5 minutes later, and it was that man McBurney again with a side of goal, this time producing a save.
Yeah, similar to the ones in the first half, really. He's probably just caught it a little bit too well. We're looking, a scuff shot goes through people's legs and all takes a nick. But again, he's getting the opportunities, and if he keeps getting in there, and one will eventually go in, and that confidence will grow with him.
And as we were saying, at this point, it was pretty much one-way traffic as the Blades poured forward, and then came arguably the best chance of the match, Chris.
Yeah, I think that's the one. I think that's the one for me. Again, like first half, I think the keeper actually does fantastically well. He comes out, he's a big frame, he puts himself in front, but I just think look up and pick that corner out. A bit of quality, just a bit of composure there.
It was Ilian and Dime. Mark, could he have done any more with that?
For me, just looking at it, he hesitates a little split second. I think he needs to take that touch and then sharply hit it, and that doesn't, it restricts the keeper when he's coming out and making that angle a little bit more difficult. And you see Sharpie, he does it really well. He takes a touch and then hits it straight away.
Hull did get their fair share of luck, but would it be fair to say that they earned it as well? Conor Hourihane had a free kick, which we're going to see shortly. This could have gone anywhere really from the deflection. Yeah,
they've got bodies in front. I think from Hull's point of view, a bit like we spoke about Sheffield United at Huddersfield at the weekend. Hull have come here. I think Jacob Greaves, Sean McLaughlin, the two centre backs, I think they've marshalled the back four well. They've stood up to things. They knew it weren't going to be an easy night, so I think sometimes credit where credit's due. I think they've earned that clean sheet. Could we have been more clinical? Could we have made better decisions? Again, always easy to say that when you've not scored. But again, I think credit to Hull defensively. I think they've worked really, really hard tonight.
We've spoken a lot about Morgan Gibbs-White and his technical ability. Mark, we heard Gagey saying commentary, perhaps he caught this too cleanly.
Yeah, he's just caught it so sweet, and you know, to be honest, if that is anywhere on target, it probably fizzes past the keeper before he can even react. But again, it's a night where, you know, we've looked at many opportunities, and every one we've looked at, they've probably all caught too cleanly, and that's probably another one.
We didn't see an awful lot from the visitors in terms of an attacking threat, but the longer it went on goalless, the more you did fear that they might have a counter opportunity. Ryan Longman had perhaps their best chance. Yeah,
actually sat where we are when he shaped it up, that bit there, when he just cocks it to the right hand side. I actually said to Duff, that's in. Yeah. Just as he hit it, it got the right angle, the shape, and everything. Yeah, you know, the teams are always going to be in with a shout. Whether it's 0-0, even an away team, you know, banked in, defending, they're always going to have a chance on the counter.
And I think it's testament to the spirit that Paul Heckingbottom's instilled now in this Blades team. They're never disheartened, they never give up. In the final 10 minutes, they got set piece after set piece, certainly a number of corners down this near side. You felt one of them, with Ollie Norwood's delivery, might bear dividends, and McBurney again here, just too high. Yeah,
he gets up really well and gets above his man, and it's just, you know, one of those nights where it just didn't fall to us and it didn't go in. But you know, the last 10 minutes we threw the kitchen sink at them, and we had numerous balls in the box and shots on target and stuff. It was just, unfortunately, one of those nights where we couldn't get that goal.
There was 4 minutes of stoppage time, and it was very nearly the last of those. One last chance, Rhys Norrington-Davies. Does he snatch at this, Morgs?
I don't know, as it rolls to him, he actually looks as though he strikes it quite clean. You know, just there, you're thinking he's done everything. You know, you like strike through it, keep it low. You know, I'd rather him do that than blaze it over the bar into the cop. So he's tried to do the right thing. If you do that, defenders are running back towards their own goal. It can hit them and deflect in. But yeah, it possibly snatchy with where the shot ends up.
The way he's caught it on that angle, he probably wanted to go the opposite way. He's caught it and it's like sort of faded away. He wants, you know, he wanted to come back in. Sort of where he's caught it there, you're looking, you know, to fade it into that far post. He's drawn it away from himself, but obviously, you know, he's a wing back, so he's not renowned for his goal scoring abilities.
I suppose the lads in the dressing room now will be feeling a little bit frustrated, won't they?
Yeah, I think they will be. They'll be disappointed that they've not won tonight, but two solid performances, and again, you know, what more really could they have done tonight? You know, it's not been a poor performance. It's not a case of that, you know, we've not turned up, we've not played. We've done literally everything. You know, we've gone down the right side second half, we were down the left side first half. You know, we've gone through the middle. Gage has mentioned a couple of unorthodox type crosses that we've put in from deeper that have led to headed chances. So yeah, I think there will be a little bit of frustration, but you know, the solidity, 2 clean sheets, certainly 2 home games to come as well. You know, the amount of chances we've created tonight, I don't think we can't keep playing like that and not score. So yeah. I think there will be frustration of not scoring and not getting the 3 points tonight, but I think in general, I think it'll be positive.
I suppose the happiest team tonight might well be Middlesbrough, Mark, because they play the same number of games as the Blades now, and that they're still 2 points ahead of them in 6th place. But it's 1 defeat in 13 now for Sheffield United.
Yeah, they're doing brilliantly at the moment. Obviously, Middlesbrough will be happy with the result, but there's still a long way to go. And
we've still got to play them here at the Lane next month, haven't we?
Of course, yeah. And if you keep playing like that, you'll win more than you'll lose. I actually think that performance was better than the West Brom performance. They had more opportunities tonight, so if they keep playing like that, I'm sure they'll win more.
This is the manager's job, though, in the Championship, isn't it? Keeping level heads, not getting too high when things are going well, not getting too low when perhaps things don't go the way you want.
Yeah, Paul's sensible. You know, he'll realise how well the team's played tonight. You know, like we said pre-match, to go away to Huddersfield, 5th in the league, come away with a point. You know, they'd have been really looking forward to tonight, and they've not let anybody down. You know, they've played well, they've been positive, and I think sometimes with, you know, when people keep talking about, oh, we've got games in hand, if we can win that. So I think in many ways, you know, you get the monkey off your back. That's it, done. We're level now. You know, like get them games out of the way, because you always think, oh, if we get 3 points there and 3 points there, that levels it up. And the amount of times that teams are in that position and you don't make any use of it. Yeah. So that's it now, sort of done, and crack on.
Race is on.
Absolutely it is. All right, fellas, thanks very much for your time this evening. Just a reminder that there's no time to rest on your laurels because the Blades are back in action again this weekend. 3 p.m. kickoff on Saturday. We'll be on air on SUTV Live from 2 p.m. I'll be joined in the studio by Carlos Saba and Kevin Gage. His line for Sander Berger this evening of 6'4", 15 stone of pure power will live long in the memory. We'll discuss that with him over the weekend. A goalless draw tonight, but the Blades continue their march up the championship table.